Well, good morning to you, and welcome to a special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and this gentleman next to me is Tim Boltenhouse, Officer Tim Boltenhouse. Thank you so much for coming in today. We're going to be talking about Chillicothe Community Day, which is coming up July 4th, right?
That is correct, and thank you for having me. It's an honor and a privilege, and it seems like this is an annual event for you and I.
Absolutely.
To speak now as well.
We want to do all we can to help promote the event, and so everybody that's getting ready for the Chillicothe fireworks display, this is the guy that's going to make all the other stuff going on happen. So we're going to talk about that coming up in just a moment, right after this, from our friends at Rathkamp Financial.
At Rathkamp Financial, we provide wealth management services that may ease clients' fears of financial loss and help them retire comfortably. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
I know when we talked last week, Tim, we weren't real sure what was going to happen just yet, but Chillicothe Community Day is going to happen.
It is going to happen. Things just fell into place to where we were able to have this event. We were able to get the field reserved and everything, and so there was a Facebook post put out on Thursday that Captain Short from the police department, as I was sitting in his office and we finalized the event happening, he put a Facebook post out, and within minutes I started getting replies to that Facebook post.
We want to be involved.
We want to be involved. A lot of that, and community coming together, and that's not uncommon for Chillicothe to kind of come together even on a moment's notice.
Mm-hmm. Now, for folks who were down at Yoctangi Park last year, they got a taste of what Chillicothe Community Day is all about. But for those who have not been down, give us an idea of what they can expect.
Well, so we actually have multiple things planned. We've already got a commitment of looks like about 14 food vendors. Last year we had 7 or 8, so we've already doubled the food vendors. And there's everything. We've got Flossie's Sweet Tooth coming down, Mango's Taco Truck, Buzz Perry with his Italian Ice. We've got Two Sisters Lemonade, and just so many more. I was also contacted by an individual with Happy Tails Training. So they're going to have some dogs down there that's going to do, tricks and things like that, things that dogs do. Archie's Inflatables is donating a couple inflatables and a DJ service this year. Pastor DeGarmo is bringing some of his congregation to help out down there. Just so many too many to list, actually, but it's going to be an action-packed day.
Mm-hmm. This will be from 2 until 6 p.m.
It will, 2 to 6 p.m. Last year we had it a little bit longer, but this year we're just going to try to pack everything into that 2 to 6 window as far as the entertainment goes. Now the food trucks, they know that they're welcome to set up before, set up after. Fireworks are normally around 9:45, 10 o'clock when it gets dark, and we want to be able to have the food trucks if they want to still set up down there because so many people are going to be coming. And from what I understand, this is going to be the biggest fireworks show that Chillicothe's ever had.
Yeah. We will have in with us next week, Mayor Luke Feeney is going to be here along with Bill Knowles from the Noontime Rotary Club. They're the ones making sure this happens, and so we'll have details on all that going on for the 4th of July fireworks. But what you're putting together, this is to entertain everyone in the park before the fireworks.
It is. I know, as a child, we would come to Yoctangi Park hours and hours and hours just to get a spot before fireworks. And it was kind of, I know as a kid, I would just be annoying after the first hour or two, and because there wasn't a whole lot to do, you play with kids that were around. But this, a precursor to the main event. Mm-hmm. We just want to give people that drive a long distance, maybe they're hungry, thirsty when they get back or get to the park, and they have something to do. And I apologize, Mayor Feeney, if I let the cat out of the bag about the big fireworks show.
I think a lot of folks know. But one thing is for sure, once you get into the park, you don't want to leave the park because you don't want to leave.
Right.
You don't want to lose your parking space. You don't want to lose. I haven't lived in town for a number of years, but my first thought was I'm going to drive somewhere downtown, park, take my pickup truck, hop on,
Yes.
throw the bikes in, and then ride the bikes down into the park. Then you don't have to worry about the traffic that way.
Yeah, there is. So I know the entire police department is dedicated to getting traffic out of the park.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's so many people that come in. It's just such a great environment, such a great fireworks display, and just the area. I mean, the flood wall in and of itself, where you can just sit, 100 or so feet above where the fireworks let off, and just you've got Sugarloaf Mountain in the backdrop. It's just amazing to watch fireworks.
I will tell you, if you've never been to watch the fireworks on the flood wall, that's the place to be.
Is.
Because you can sit in parking lots and everything out on 35 or the North Bridge Street in that area. You'll still see the fireworks, but to have the full experience, you have to be on the flood wall.
You do, without a doubt. And I mean, you have, I don't know how the distance itself, but I mean, you've got, probably 3/4 mile of a wraparound to be out, front row seating right there. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. And also come down, come see the vendors. And the entertainment. I know we're going to have kind of an impromptu car show. A gentleman named Jamie Lambert, who actually raced here a few weeks ago, is going to bring down a couple of his rally cars.
Oh, cool.
I know multiple other people have reached out to me about bringing unique vehicles, and I encourage you, if you have an antique or a unique vehicle, please don't hesitate to contact me, and we want to get you in there. If you have a nice car, a nice side-by-side, just something that, you want to bring down and let people see and show it off, please come down.
If someone wants to get involved, how do they?
So they can email me at tim.boltenhouse@ccsd.us, or if you want, you can call the police department at 740-773-1191. Just leave a message for me, and they'll get me the message, and I'll get back with whoever calls.
You'll notice he's wearing the Chillicothe Varsity C right there. You're now at Chillicothe City Schools, still with the Chillicothe Police Department.
That's correct. I am. Earlier this year, I took the opportunity to become a full-time school resource officer employed by the Chillicothe City School District. But I still hold a commission through the police department. Still, have a great relationship with the police department, and I'm actually doing this through the police department. So I'm still a big part of the police department.
Yeah, we're happy to have him. Watched him grow up from just a cubby patrolman, I guess, in some respects. You were you a parking enforcer? Is that how you started?
Yes. That's we like to call that the most popular person in Chillicothe, or parking enforcer, either one. But so from parking enforcement officer to to dare officer to now full-time school resource.
Yeah, that's great to hear, and loves being involved with the kids, and we appreciate that too, because the kids are the future.
They are, without a doubt.
And they like fireworks too. So
they do.
July 4th, 2 until 6 p.m., Yaktangi Park down around Bulmer Field, right behind the high school. And if you have never been to the 4th of July fireworks event, it's getting bigger and bigger every year. So this year is expected to be larger than last year, and it was awesome last year.
It was. If you don't mind, I'd just like to, thank the folks that are helping, put this together. Of course, the police department, my wife, definitely have to thank her. She makes me look organized because she encourages me to write things down and to stay on top of things. If not, I would just, try to remember it in my head. So we've got multiple sponsors. Dr. Brian Cohen's going to be helping us. Like I said, Pastor DeGarmo is helping. Litter Media is helping a bunch just with advertisement, and just so many people. I don't want to name too many because I don't want to forget any names. So really big thanks to the community as well. Yeah.
Now, I did not put the information up how to get a hold of Tim in the scroller here, but we'll modify the posting, and we'll have the information in there for everyone to be able to see. So that way, if you have a business you want to be involved with this Chillicothe Community Day, you can on July 4th of 2023. Anything we've missed?
I'm sure there is, but nothing I can think of right now. I'll get a text from my wife in a little bit, and she'll tell me what I forgot.
Jennifer, thank you for making sure you got here today. So we always need somebody to keep us in line.
True.
Tim Boltenhouse, thank you again for coming
Thank
in.
you.
And thank you for watching. We'll have our daily show coming your way in just a moment. Stay close for that here with another edition of Litter Media Live.